Hello scale modelers from YouTube, and welcome to my channel. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. The number of subscriptions for this channel is now 228 at the time I'm preparing this video. Since 2019, when I returned to the hobby, that the great content creators from this YouTube community are a source of inspiration for me, and from them I learn a lot every day. But 1 year ago, when I started the channel, I never imagined I would reach this number of subscribers. Therefore, and once again, thank you very much for your support. I'll try to continue to improve my builds to share with you, as well as my videos with content that is increasingly of interest to you. I appreciate your feedback very much, and I'm very proud to be part of this community. Now, regarding this video, I'm going to share with you a project that I just started. The idea is to build a low-cost model car using only pieces from my parts box, or scratch build any parts that I need, with the plastic from the sprues left from the other kits, or plastic cards, and other materials that I also have at home. This idea started when I finished the 1932 Ford Phaeton for the 32 Ford Appreciation build. As in many other kits, in this one there was also the possibility of building it, choosing one of the options, stock or custom. And as I built it custom, there were many pieces left from the stock version. Especially this one, from the fenders, as I built the 1932 Ford Phaeton, fenderless. I immediately decided that I had to do a new project, or I could incorporate this part. In my parts box, I don't have a car body to use with the fenders, but I have this top, which belonged to the 1936 Ford Roadster, that I built some time ago. Therefore, at least the doors I need to scratch build. And I have a grille and a hood for the 1939 version of a Ford Coupe. As I built the 1940 version, these parts can be used now in this project. Obviously, I needed wheels too, and I have several, as many kits sometimes come also with more than one option. I like these rims very much, and I had no doubts that these should be the ones to be used for my build. The front tires, I don't know where they came from, but the rear ones are from a NASCAR model kit. With these basic items and with others that I already collected from the parts box, the work can be started, and I called this car the Numi Kappa Hot Rod. So, let's begin the building process. I started by the front and rear axles. With some sprue pieces, I made and glued the supports for them. On the front part, I had to drill the holes to receive the semi-axles that will support the front wheels. The next step was to complete the rear fenders. For that I took a small plastic container, formerly used to store analog photographic rolls. I cut the container to the size needed to complete the area between the two rear fenders, and glued it with super glue. Then, I used Tamiya putty to fill in the connections. After the putty dried, I gave it a first sanding, and painted it with gray primer. With the primer it is possible to enhance the areas where it is necessary to sand better or to refill with putty. This is an iterative process, until the area to be worked on is smooth enough. I also took care of the underside, and with pieces of plastic cards, cut to size, I covered the chassis under the rear fenders. As the top and the hood are not from the same model car, I had to cut and sand the connection area of the hood, to get the necessary shape. I had to scratch build the doors, as well as the firewall on the front. For that I used some plastic parts and some cuts of plastic cards. Again, I painted the glued parts with gray primer to enhance the areas where it is necessary to sand better or to refill with putty. I used a piece of a plastic card to extend the chassis of the car, to completely cover the floor of the new body interior. Now with these elements almost prepared, it's time to make a last test fit. And make the last improvements with more putty, sanding, and a final coat with the gray primer. For the rear wheels, I found in the parts box a metal axle, and the back covers, that I painted with silver. For the front wheels I made the semi-axles with a plastic toothpick, that I glued to the rims, and painted with silver. All the tires were sanded to give them a used look. This phase of the building process is finished. So, it's time for a mock-up with all these elements together. Let's see it. I think this mock-up already give us an idea of the look that the Numi Kappa hot rod will have. Of course, I still have a lot of work ahead, but I also have many ideas to implement in this model, and for sure many more will come to my mind during this building process. I love to build the normal kits, following the instruction manual, but in a kit bash or scratch build, I'm completely free in the way I will decide to build the kit, and that is also fun. I don't know how many videos this build will have, but I think that in the next video we will have the implementation of some more details, namely the engine, and under the chassis. I hope you like this first look, and that you continue to follow this epic build. Thank you for watching and thank you to all my subscribers. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below with any question or feedback. See you in the next video.